Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of FOV, and this episode holds some very important and interesting news, so let's begin right away. Our top story revolves around one of the biggest brands in gaming's latest console, Nintendo's Switch. So, if you by some way don't know what the Switch is, it is a gaming device that's kind of like a tablet, but it's a console and it can be put onto your TV, and it's a bunch of stuff mixed together. So basically it's just a 6.2 inch screen that has some joysticks on the side. They call them Joy-Cons, and you can attach the sticks to the tablet itself to play some games, and you can project what's on your tablet to the TV and convert those two joysticks into a smaller controller to control on your TV. The Switch is being sold for $299.99 on Nintendo's website, and it is a 1280 by 720p resolution display, 6.2 inches like I said earlier. It is multi-touch capacitive, so that means you can touch them in multiple places at multiple times, and its battery can last up for over 6 hours, but that can vary depending on the game, so I wouldn't trust that statistic too much. The device has 32 gigabytes of storage, but it has a micro SD card slot, which allows users to expand storage up till 2 terabytes. It currently comes in two variations, either gray, where you get two gray Joy-Cons, or red and blue, where one's red and one's blue. The gameplay and the reviews both look just fantastic, and I'm honestly not surprised. Nintendo has been known to innovate more than just grab onto a trend and make their version of a product, and they took a big risk with this product because it's something that the world's never seen before, and we may or may not like it, obviously. But the Switch seems to be doing great, although not everyone likes every aspect of it. Scott Stein from CNET says that it's not pocket-friendly, not by a long shot. He uses the Switch mostly in handheld mode because of its convenience. He docks it while playing anything multiplayer, and stays away from the tabletop mode because it obviously probably reflects on the light and it's hard to see anything. There has been a lot of controversy on the Switch's size and portability because it's right in that terrible spot between phone and tablet, where it's too big for a phone but too small for a tablet, so neither of those cases would work. But that isn't impacting its sales. The Switch has sold 331 units in 3 days, making almost $100 million in less than half a week. It's on track to sell $2 million by the end of March, and that totals up to almost $600 million. An analyst has attributed this to Zelda Breath of the Wild, the new best-selling game that is on the Nintendo Switch, and that jumps right into our next topic. The game is already the 4th highest rated game on Metacritic with a score of 98 out of 100 and received a 10 out of 10, equivalent to masterpiece, rating on IGN. This game was applauded on its realistic nature, both behaviorally and aesthetically, making the animals move really smooth and making Hyrule look beautiful in all terrains. The attention to detail is supposedly stunning, and the amount of subtlety and thought that went into creating all the puzzles you will face is almost too much for many people to comprehend in video games. From what I've seen, everyone loves this game, they're all playing it, and I personally have not gotten a chance to play it, but I've definitely seen gameplay on it, and it looks beautiful.
A primal evil that has endured over the ages.
That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
I think you are now ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Moving on to the side story, we have Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, a new release just released on March 7th. It is the 10th installment in the Ghost Recon series and is the first to feature an open world. Ubisoft has said that it's one of the biggest they have ever created. The game takes place in the future in 2019, a dystopic society where drugs and bombings are huge threats to the government, and it's essentially the Ghosts, aka just a group of soldiers that you're part of, job to stop all this bad stuff from happening. I'm not going to say too much about the plot because there isn't really one. Metacritic gave the game a rating of 78 out of 100, saying that the plot was lacking, but the gameplay and graphics were beautiful. IGN gave a similar rating of 7.9 out of 10, explaining that it had a lacking storyline, but brilliant co-op features and scenery.
And they watched over us from the stars. Until one day,
turned their backs. These used to be a peaceful country. Before death arrived, before Santa Blanca, they gave us a choice, plata o plomo. Take the silver or take the lead. Our rebellion failed. Santa Blanca had already corroded the system. We realized the only way to stop our enemy is with a greater enemy. The only way to stop death is with a ghost.
So that's going to do it for the show today. Thank you all so much for watching the first episode of FOV. Please subscribe to support the channel if you have enjoyed, and leave a comment saying what you liked or disliked and what you'd like to see in the future. I've never done anything like this, so please give me some feedback. Should I make the show longer? Should I make it shorter? What editing styles would you like? And all of that. I will definitely be reading all the comments I receive and replying to most of them. As for now, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.